Let's get into it, though. I've been waiting for this for a while. I have watched Shift play it, and from what I've seen, the game looks janky as fuck, but it still looks fun.
Welcome to Bikini Bottom, a normally peaceful undersea sanctuary. Today it will be transformed into a theater of pure horror, wherein our little yellow friend will play the starring role.
Today is the big day. I have devised an ingenious plan to finally steal the Krabby Patty formula. And if Bikini Bottom happens to get demolished in the process, oh well. With my brand new Duplicatotron 3000, I'll clone an army of robots that will wreak mayhem and destruction at my command. One last review of the checklist. Let's see. Item number 1, is Plankton a genius? Answer yes. Okay, checklist complete. Throw in the switch. Welcome, my perfectly obedient robot army. Hang on. I want to get a photo for my scrapbook. Hey, hello? What do you think you're doing? Oh, no, wait! But I'm your master! I made you! No! Oh, my good China!
Another perfect day playing robots and racehorses.
Yeah, only I keep getting the racehorses and the robots mixed up.
Wouldn't it be great if we had real robots to play with, Patrick? I'd name mine Robo Jr. or Zorlon or maybe Frankie.
Yeah, these unreal robots are getting boring. Hey, what if we put the robots in here?
Oh, how shellfish of you.
It's not just any shell. It's my magic wishing shell.
Wow, that's great, Patrick.
So we put the toy robots in here.
Okay.
Then we say the magic wishing words and shake the magic wishing shell.
Okay.
Then we go to sleep, and in the morning, we'll have real robots to play with!
But Patrick, aren't we going to say the magic wishing words?
You already did!
So, okay is the magic wishing word?
It used to be Alakazama Alabala Wiesna Tikitana Fushbar Griddle Bits von Wiederschnauzer, but I kept forgetting it.
Are you sure this'll work?
Sure! Last week, I only had one big cookie crumb and I was really hungry, so I put my cookie crumb in the magic wishing shell, then I said the magic wishing word and shook it, and in the morning I had lots of little cookie crumbs!
Patrick, I proclaim that tomorrow is going to be the best day ever.
Good night, SpongeBob.
Good night, Patrick.
The next morning.
Gonna play with robots, gonna play with robots, gonna play with robots, gonna play with... Wow! Gary, did you do that?
I have to say, I really do like the way the game looks, but I know what's coming up.
Yeah, Gary. It sure looks like we're in a doozy of a pickle. I think I'm gonna have to learn a lot in order to fix this mess. What a fantastic idea! These signs will provide important tips to help me out. How do I read the signs? Oh, okay. Press this button to read the signs. So if I want to come back and talk to you again, just walk up to you and press this button. I'd better get started now, Gary. I think that this is going to be a very long day.
Okay, so, yes, this is going to be 100% run. Oh, geez. Okay, before I do that, this is going to be 100% run. So I will go through the whole game. I've 100%ed the original game. I think I know what's to come. The only difference that I learned is that crabs is now more expensive compared to the original. That's what I heard. I don't know if that's true.
Breaking news! Bikini Bottom residents have been attacked by...
So much for fixing this quietly.
Authorities are not sure who is responsible.
Uh-oh.
Did I say big...
Okay. So, as far as I'm aware,
Pretty.
all, like, the whole game is basically the exact same, just with an updated, palette.
A note from Mr. Krabs.
Ahoy there, SpongeBob! As a faithful crew member of the Krusty Krab, you've been, promoted to head shiny object.
Wow!
That's right!
That's not the same voice actor, I don't think, though. Alright, so, let's go in here now.
Maybe a little bounce on the old bed.
Feels a little bit weird using the bumper for that, but whatever. I like how it doesn't force us to read the signs, because, you know, I'm a veteran, I know what I'm doing. The controls feel a little bit wonky and floaty a little bit, but that's okay. Nothing I can't handle. And again, if you guys can't hear the game, please let me know, I'll fix that immediately.
This is where I keep all my old comic books. Sometimes pushing a simple button is the most satisfying.
Mermaid Man,
Push,
Mermaid Man is different too. I haven't heard Mermaid Man. I didn't get to stay for Shift's stream the whole time, so I've only seen him try to break the game. But I did hear that Krabs is different. And I got to witness that myself, so yeah, that's weird. Everyone else is same voice actor though. That looks way bigger than it's supposed to be, but it might just be the texture. At least that still works.
Another find for Patrick. This is where I keep all my old comic books.
You were supposed to say that when we got here, SpongeBob. That's a shame. Alright. Jumped right over it. Alright, now to the actual game. Ah, it's the same voice clips, got it. I mean, all the voices sound like they're taken from the original game.
Like the sounds of your own neighborhood.
Go away, SpongeBob. You're polluting my thinking space.
Trying to steal the Krabby Patty formula again, eh, Plankton? Well, you won't get away with it.
I've got bigger fish to fry. I've got to figure out how to regain control of the chum bucket from those robots.
Where did they come from?
Where? I don't know. Not for me, though, that's for sure. They just showed up out of nowhere and started
You can hear the
calling
game
me
fine,
road
right?
names and throwing things. They even bent all my spoons. I love those spoons like they were my children.
Okay, good.
That's terrible.
Oh, won't you help me stop them? Before they bend all my forks?
Not the forks! Of course I'll help. But wait, I'm supposed to collect a whole lot of golden spatulas.
Golden spatulas, eh? SpongeBob, if you could get me back into the chum bucket, I'll give you a bucket full of golden spatulas. In your dreams.
You've got a deal.
Alrighty. So, time to grind because, again, from what I heard, Krabs is really expensive now. So I'm gonna need a lot of shiny objects. There's also a lot of bugs from what I heard.
SpongeBob, this flapping robot crisis is making the Krusty Krab lose money like a sinking ship. No money means no more Krusty Krab. No more Krusty Krab means no more fry cooking for you.
No more fry cooking?
But because you're gullible, I'm gonna help you out. And of course make a small profit in return. I've got a few golden spatulas that I'll be willing to trade to you for some of those shiny objects.
Okay, let's see. Can I not interact with him?
Your
There we go.
treasure chest's looking a bit light, boy. Do you think I've got bilge...
3,000. That might just be me, but that sounds cheaper. But I'm not sure. The game's low budget, so...
Now I can wear 4 pairs of underwear. This is great. Fresh like a spring breeze.
I'm not gonna get too bad over it.
Hey, SpongeBob! I just dropped by to give you a bubble hand.
Bubble buddy.
You see, you're going to need to learn some new bubble-blowing moves if you're going to journey to the 9th dimension and defeat the giant monkey man.
But all I need to do is figure out how to get rid of these robots.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I've been in the soap bottle a little too long. Where were we?
Something about new bubble moves.
Right! Press this button and you'll launch yourself.
Yeah, so from what I heard, basically, is that the game didn't get, like, a whole bunch of budget. Like, the game looks great, but from the inside, it's not a whole lot. This game is very buggy. There's a whole lot of problems once you get into it. Which, to me, that sounds hilarious. This game still looks fun to play. I mean, it's BFBB, so...
Hey, Patrick.
Wait a minute.
Nice sock.
Where?
What sock?
The one you're standing on.
Oh, that one.
Okay.
It's lost.
Well, if that one's lost, where are your other socks?
Oh, they're more lost. A bunch of robots
Nice camera
came
angle.
here and stole my whole sock collection. I could use some help getting them back.
Sure thing, Patrick. What are best friends for?
Okay, then. For every 10 socks you bring back to me, I'll give you a golden turkey baster.
You mean spatula?
Bless you.
Okay.
Hey, you! Patrick needs to do laundry.
Let's head into an actual level now.
The rolling green hills of Jellyfish Fields, a place to experience nature at its most raw, and sometimes a bit tender from the stings.
Yeah, I was expecting a day 1 patch at least, but not even that came up, so... Any problems with the game is just what we have to deal with for now. Oops, sorry, I hit the mic.
Are you okay?
No, I'm not okay, you barnacle head. Do I look like I'm okay?
Well, your nose does look pretty big. I mean, bigger than usual because it's usually pretty big. And you look clammy. And oh my gosh, you're bald!
I've always been bald, but now I'm stung all over.
Well, according to the Jellyfisher Field Manual, severe jellyfish stings can be treated effectively by applying a thick layer of king jellyfish jelly to the affected areas. King jellyfish?
Well, I guess you're off to scale Spork Mountain and die a horrible death under the vicious tentacles of King Jellyfish. I'll stay here, balled up here in excruciating pain.
You do that! Don't worry, Squidward. I'll bring back that King Jellyfish jelly for you to rub all over yourself.
Alright. The skee ball method? What are you referring to? I don't think so. A lot of the... From what I've heard, a lot of bugs from the original were patched, but there's a lot more unpolished issues with the game.
Just my size.
I honestly do like how colorful the game looks. I heard some people say that the bright color of Jellyfish Fields hurts their eyes, but I don't think it's bad. I like the colors.
I love opening presents.
Yeah, that's what I heard as well. I know that they contacted Shift, who's the current world record holder for like multiple categories for the original game. And he even went out to the office to play the game before it was even released, and he gave him some pointers. So I was assuming like a lot of speedrunning tricks would still be in the game, but I guess that's not the case. Because from... I haven't seen it, I haven't heard anything about it. Cruise boosting's not even in the game, which I feel like would be a very huge thing that they would try to get them to do, you know? Yeah. It makes me think, like, if they were gonna get the backing of the speedrunning community, you would try to please them as much as possible, but I think they were worried about making this a game, like, at least a playable game first, then a speedrunnable game. Because last night when Shift was playing through it, he was not happy with it. Like, after a few hours, he was just... he was annoyed as hell.
I feel like a new sponge. It shines.
He said the game is still fun, just not speedrunnable, which is the main thing that makes him upset. That's understandable.
Needs to do laundry.
Yeah, I'm hoping this also does that, like, imagine a good SpongeBob movie game. I was honestly hoping, like, more than just BFBB with this game. Like, yeah, we have multiplayer now, but I was expecting, like, more of the content and stuff. But from what it seems, what they mean by putting the cut content into the game, they meant by shove it into the multiplayer mode.
Wow, a bunch.
There's nothing wrong with the movie game, it's just not as good as BFBB. That looked janky as fuck. Actually, here. I can just warp here, right? Yeah. Alright, I do want to try something, because, hold on. I do want to try something, because I saw a glitch that looked absolutely super easy to do, and entirely game-breaking. I want to see if I can do it. Did they patch it? Oh no. Oh no, I came at it at the wrong angle, but... Essentially, if you grab that in the right angle, you can go straight to Hub 2. Without opening the gate. I just have to get it at the right angle. Yep, you can skip the entire first portion, and I think an hour ago when I was in Shift Stream before I installed the game, they were in the process of finding a skip to Hub 3, which they were successful in doing. So you can get from Hub 1 all the way to Hub 3. I just want to see if I can do this. Yeah, which there honestly should. Can I not get out of this? Am I stuck? Yeah, I'm legit stuck. So the goal isn't to get stuck in the fence, it's to get past the fence. And I'm hitting in the right angle where I'm getting stuck. Might as well grind. And apparently one of the bugs that I heard, I haven't seen it myself, but apparently you can, if you like pay for a clam, like let's say in Rock Bottom, you pay for a really expensive clam, and then you die, you have to pay for the clam again. Yeah. So there's a lot of issues with this game. I'm gonna grind as much as I can. This is not a good grinding spot, but might as well while I'm trying to do this stupid glitch. And it doesn't look like it. Like, if you look at the game, it looks like it should be good, of some quality, but you have to keep in mind, this is the Purple Lamp Studio, the devs. This is their first game. This is their first project ever, so you have to take it with some grain of salt as their first project. And getting no support from the original devs at all. Yeah, it's their first game and they never contacted the original developers, so you just kind of have to take this with a grain of salt. Alright, I'm going to try it one more time and get back into Jellyfish Fields. Nope. Alright.
You've just met the Sponginator.
I didn't know that I had all the original voice actors. That's cool to know.
Like a spring breeze.
I did see that they did change this minigame a little bit, where in the original you just throw the bowling ball, you just throw the bubble bowl, and it hits all of them. triggers a cutscene and hits all of them. But in this one, you actually have to hit all the pins, which is a nice touch. It's like an actual bowling minigame. So there's that. I mean, that's one change. Yeah, I think I played the PC SpongeBob game before actually seeing the SpongeBob movie itself, which that one did have like a whole lot of filler in it just to pad out the game time. But yeah, also a huge spoiler. Not the exact same game as the console one, but same deal with the spoilers. I've seen some really janky stuff with the goo physics in this game. I just did that to myself. Whoops. I like the point and click games. Employee of the Month and movie. I might have a bias for that because they were my childhood games. But I still like going back to them every now and then. Ooh, that's not good. Come on, really? Why was Hands like that? In the original, if Hands were to come get me, the game would freeze, and then he'd grab me. But no, I kept falling. That looked wrong. That looked really weird. Really? Okay.
I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready.
That crate was floating in the air for a bit too long there. That also looked wrong. I think most of the original devs for that game are disbanded. They're like, I don't even think they're in contact with themselves. I have seen some of them in some speedrun streams where they just come in and say hi, and they give their input of what they worked on in the stream on the game. That looked a little bit too slow. I know it was slow in the original, but it looked a little bit too slow to me.
I feel like a new sponge.
Yes, this is the full game. It came out today.